dented their morale, but they have come back strongly in the one days over here, winning up 2 one-days in a row. It's not an easy job to win them, and in these South African conditions, they have proved over there. Still, I mean, South Africa has got the tendency to bounce back over here, but if you compare the even the bowling lineup of India, they have troubled South African batsmen a lot. And when you don't have the big names with you, Du Plessis and AB de Villiers, definitely that's going to be denting a lot over here. Okay, fine. The young captain for South Africa, who's a good, I would say, who's a good captain for the future for South Africa. He can be a good one, but you need someone like Du Plessis, who has been with South Africa from some long time. AB de Villiers, who can stand over there, who's a freak, who can just turn around the game over here. And they need to play attacking cricket, I would say, again over here. They don't need to be afraid against the spin over here, because Hashim Amla is a good one, but he hasn't been, I would say, more confident against the spin department, against the Indian spinners. He needs to be more confident over here.
And they've got some really good fast bowlers, don't they, West, the Indians? I mean, Bhuvneshwar Kumar is improving day by day. He was brilliant in the Test series, and in the one days he's also extremely threatening. They've got Bumrah as well, who's also improving day by day. He's quick, and he's a marvelous death bowler. Is Jasprit Bumrah, and the all-rounder Hardik Pandya.
One thing, I mean, if you just go not much years, I would say, if you just go 5 to 7 years back, I mean, it was really surprising to watch Indian fast bowlers even bowling till 140, I would say, kilometers per hour. But now, if you just leave this international team, if you just watch the under-19, Colonel Saab, even you have watched the matches, the youngster, I forgot his name, the right-arm fast bowler, he's almost 140, 144 clicks, and he's just 17 years of age, Colonel Saab, still? The youngsters. So they have got pace battery coming up, and that's a good sign, I would say. It's a good sign for the Indian team, I mean, because in the future you need someone. Line length is something else, but you need a tearaway quick in the bowling lineup too. And if you just watch this Indian team, you have got Bumrah with a good death over bowler with pace, I would say. Then you got your fast bowlers coming up. Even Shami, he's good. He's 140, 144 clicks. That's a good sign for the Indian fast bowling lineup.
There's no doubt. There's a lot of variety
but also,
in that attack.
leave one thing more. I mean, apart from this bowling attack, apart from the spinners, there's another brain working behind and supporting Virat Kohli,
MS
Dhoni. I mean, he's a real asset to the team. I mean, not only behind the wicket, but he is the one who takes no time in finishing the match, and then he is sort of in the advisory capacity for all the juniors, including Virat Kohli.
And he gives the spinners a lot of advice. I mean, there's this little sort of clip on Cricinfo where he's advising the spinners, telling them to bowl faster, sometimes bowl a little slower, telling them to bowl a little fuller. So yeah, I'm sure it helps Virat Kohli that he's got the former captain in MS Dhoni, who's got a marvelous cricketing brain helping him out. And then, of course, India's batsmen. I mean, they lost an early wicket. Virat Kohli comes out there, and he joined Shikhar Dhawan, and they put on 100 runs in very quick time. It just goes to show that, you know, they're not afraid of getting out. Although they lost an early wicket, they maintained their positivity. They continued to, they wanted to attack the South Africans. They didn't go into their shell. They attacked them and got the South Africans on the back foot.
What does it indicate? It indicates that the Indian batting lineup is not dependent on 1 or 2 batsmen only. They have the batting match winner right from number 1 to number 7. Anybody could come up and play an inning scoring more than 150 average. And then I'm sure that Virat Kohli, who has come back to his old form after being missing few matches because of private reasons, but certainly now if you look at the Indian batting, then that's marvelous. I mean, they're doing extremely well. Not right from number 1 to number 6, they're all scoring, and there looks to be scoring in the future as well.
We all know about how great Virat Kohli is. He played brilliantly in the first game, making a match-winning 100. He's by far the best chaser in the one-day game, probably the best we've ever seen. I feel that we don't spend enough time talking about Shikhar Dhawan. Shikhar Dhawan, the one-day batsman. I mean, the way he has performed over the last year for India, and he performs in crucial matches. I mean, he really is. I mean, he's not only is he wonderful to watch, but he's very reliable.
I mean, Shikhar Dhawan is kind of a batsman in the Indian team, I mean, who does not, I would say, does not make a big name. But he's a batsman. Why the Indians and the MS Dhoni, Virat Kohli rely on him much is that he's kind of a batsman when you need him in a big match, and he performs for you in the pressure situation. I would say you can watch out in the Champions Trophy too. I mean, okay, fine. Mohammad Amir came up in the finals. He took up his wicket, but he was going strong against Pakistan. He performed superbly in the Champions Trophy. I remember even in the last Champions Trophy, he was super performer for India. He's got that tendency. He has been consistently performing in the opening slot, because see, what we lack in the Pakistan opening slot is that we don't have. You need to rotate the strike. You need to maintain your strike rate over here, and the Indians are doing superb job over here. Rohit Sharma, Shikhar Dhawan, they are one of the batsmen who can go for runs. I mean, who can quick fire 10 overs, 120, 130 runs. So Shikhar Dhawan is one of the batsmen who can stand over there, who knows how to build up the innings, who knows how to go after the balls.
Right. Let's move on to our third topic.